Alright, the second book that I'm doing is called If You Love It, It Will Grow, A Guide to Growing Long Afro-Textured Hair by Phoenyx Austin. Her hair is gorgeous. Alright, like I said, I think this one costs about $10 on the Kindle. Let me read you the chapters.
Chapter 1 is my hair story. Chapter 2, what does If You Love It, It Will Grow really mean? Chapter 3, basics of growth. Chapter 4, basics of hair damage. Chapter 5, lifestyle principles for healthy hair. Chapter 6, nutrition and hair growth. Chapter 7, categorizing hair products. Chapter 8, natural emollients. Chapter 9, how to choose commercial products. Chapter 10, labor of love. Chapter 11, seasonal hair tips. Chapter 12, trimming hair. Chapter 13, aruvida. I'll explain. I'll talk about that in a second. And Chapter 14, hair coloring. Chapter 15, trusting others with your hair. Chapter 16, hair breakage and hair loss. Chapter 17, scalp issues, dandruff, and dermatitis. Chapter 18, weaves, wigs, and hair extensions. Chapter 19, for the new natural. Chapter 20, final thoughts and references.
So this is a great book as well. I would recommend this for the people who don't want to get the science of black hair. And the reason why I say that is the science of black hair is very textbook-like. I'm in school, so it didn't really bother me that much reading it because I'm so used to reading out of a textbook anyways. And it's very scientific, but it's very informative and very straight to the point. My mother, however, did not really like the book. I don't even know if she finished it because of its textbooky style, and that just wasn't for her. So if you don't like that whole textbook feel, I would recommend getting this book instead because it has a lot of the same great information. It's just portrayed in a more personal way. Like, she starts off the book with her personal story, which as I said, I love hearing people's personal stories about their natural hair and what they've gone through. So that was a really good hook for me. But then later on, she really gets down to the foundation that you need to know about your natural hair. Now, I feel like the science of black hair has more information in certain areas, and this one covers, they basically cover a lot of the same things, but there's always going to be stuff that's in one book that's not going to be in the other book, and vice versa. So I would recommend getting this book. It's I feel like it's probably going to be a faster read, and it's not going to be as textbook-like. A lot of great information in here if you're really trying to figure out how to grow your hair long and how to understand hair, and you're really just getting into the natural hair community. I would recommend picking up either Science of Black Hair or If You Love It, It'll Grow. The only problem I had with this book was that chapter that I could not pronounce. It's chapter 13, Ayurveda. Now, that was kind of weird to me because it got more into the spiritual aspect of life. It was getting into, like, I don't know, just really spirituality type, connecting with the earth. But I kind of just went over that one because that just seemed a little on the weird side. But I do believe spiritual health is good. You need to make sure you have that balance in your life. Now, you need to have your balance in your life with everything. But since we're talking about hair, I would have left that out. But I know that's a whole practice with herbs and natural remedies and medicines, which I don't have a problem with and I think are good. But then when you tie in that whole spiritual aspect, I don't know, it was just kind of strange to me. But hey, for each their own. I hope you guys pick up one of these books, download it on your iPhone, on your Kindle. Check it out, read it. You can always learn. If you're trying to grow your hair and you're trying to learn something and you're trying to improve yourself, always educate yourself first. And it's always great to read these books, see people who have done it already, see what works for them, see the continuities with people who have grown long hair, and then make it your own. So thanks for tuning in. This is One Main Tame. Please comment any questions. I would love to hear from you, and I always reply. Please rate if you like this video, even if you didn't. Hopefully it was helpful for you, and please subscribe, and that's the best way to show your support for my videos. Alright, thanks. Bye.